Okay, so I just made a video that was completely sideways, or so it seems. Always constantly on the tree line, that guy. There's a coat. Anyway, yeah, so I was gonna talk about like gods and stuff, and like how like people are like naive to like the fact that like people are all like taking advantage of the fact that they can't see beyond. And like if you listen to people who or like the programs that do see beyond, you'd be like, this is total fake. But a lot of people are like they just see, and then maybe they want to believe. Like a lot of people probably just like want to believe. Getting showered by squirrels who have probably the best life ever, living in this cemetery. Um, but yeah, no. So there's those, and you just have to be really like um, uh, you just have to have that nuance where you can understand, and then you won't be sucked in, because like probably on the other side it's this totally hideous being that they just can't like, or whatever, like whatever would drive that lie, sort of. Maybe that's what it is, because at the root of it, everyone's sort of like everyone's lying about it, and then their intentions and motives probably seem like very very terrible or whatever. So yeah, so there's that. But yeah, I was gonna talk about that, how like people are like lies, and like you have to really dig into the consistency of the reality of the situation, and like the heavens and all that stuff. Like you have to really, you'd have to know the right people, otherwise it would just seem all like whimsical and lovely, which it probably is, and I don't have any problem with that. And that's kind of like how people get dragged into this like this bitter spite for people like me. How like there are people like starving and like giving themselves to their whole life, and like just being perfect hosts and stuff. And then there's me, and I don't know, whatever. But or people like me, humans. But hopefully, I don't know. I this exists, so it's like I guess I could exist too. Like honestly, I could. If this existing, I could chalk up to my like existence personally. I'd say yeah, I could see that being the case, like having created me or whatever. But anyway, and then a lot of like historians and like people who study culture probably would agree, and like just from what exists. But yeah, and then a good example that I'll let you in on is I was gonna talk about this, and Sparks Against the Sun by Thursday was on my iPod just as I was going pee at the Wolverine grate, and yeah, so that's that, and that's cool. Like they're great examples. Like I wondered about how many times my iPod has been like solid for me there, and basically I'm listening to my iPod all the time. Usually, nothing's really blowing my mind anymore. So it's kind of like, anyway, probably like, actually like when I think about it, probably like let's say like 25,000 times that my iPod has been there for me solid. And like I'm sure people experience this, but with me it's like this, like maybe Steve Jobs was behind me or something. But yeah, no, I listen to my iPod all the time because nothing is really blowing my mind. So nothing anyone really says. It's usually like a lot of what people say is just like just negative, and it's just like it's not really where I want to be. So, and then like music in stores is like. Yeah, I'd almost prefer music, but yeah, so just being in public, I'd rather just listen to my iPod, because what is anybody really saying anyway? And then I find it grows great humans. So anyway, Right. I'm gonna upload this or something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Alright, okay. Alright, bye.